Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To the air right away is May. We'll get this out to Barkley, complete. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
2nd and 9.
Here goes it.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. The completion on 1st didn't get much, and now the run on 2nd doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
Play action. May. That is caught. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
From the 48-yard line, here's the 2nd down and 9. Again, it's Barkley. And he'll get this down close to a first down at about the Dolphins' 39. 9 yards on the pickup there as he'll be left with 3rd and 1. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, and a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. Well, it seems pretty clear on this opening drive that they want to get him involved, not only, Charles, in the run game, but in the pass game as well. And he can be such a weapon for them when they utilize him this way. Mac Hollins from 21 yards away. And the Eagles put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter. And they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now, flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Still going past the 30. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown. Touchdown, Miami. Well, there you go. They gave up a score to start the game, and as quick as they could get it back, they did on the return.
And people talk about this all the time, whether you're coaching it, whether you're trying to work on it, whether you're just trying to put in the minds of your players. Attack back as fast as you can after giving up a score. No quicker way than on a kick return.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. He's got room at the 30. Down the left sideline. And this is brought all the way back. A fumble recovery and taken to the house for a Miami touchdown. And he has great speed, defensive back speed. Once he got it and took off, there was no catching it.
And I know every team tells you to hustle no matter what the play, but there was no chance of catching him. Maybe if it had been a defensive tackle running with the ball, but not in this case.
Sanders now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter. As they've got it as we resume action.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders now to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it, but you can't dwell on it.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Dolphins will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
Intercepted. The Dolphins take over first and 10. At their own 14-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Crazy. Here. 5. Crazy.
Throwing here is May. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It leads to second and 10.
What's that? 5. Crazy.
This might be a bomb right here.
From the shotgun, May with it. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Coverage on the play.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. From the gun on third down, it's May. And now another one thrown incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football, but you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction.
Yes, sir. Hey, what's up? Crazy. Five. Crazy.
They're going on fourth down. May. Looking for distance, and it's intercepted. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
Hey, what's up?
Up the middle with Barkley. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now a 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll go to Barkley again. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Barkley inside handoff. Well, he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1.
This team doesn't mind running the ball in any situation, and I thought he was going to get the first down the way the play developed, but the defense closed in and stopped him just about a yard short.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They'll drop the throw. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And it'll be a turnover on downs. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. Third and 5.
Crazy. Hey, what's up? Crazy.
From the shotgun, it's May. He'll try and do this himself. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. One heck of a third down conversion. 33 yards.
That's good.
The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. It's complete to Diggs. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
That's another Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Crazy.
Watch this.
Crazy.
They'll look to throw again. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. So the completion good for 7 there. And it's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the Eagles' 36-yard line.
Crazy.
They'll throw with May. It's Barkley once again bringing in the catch. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
Crazy.
Looking to throw. May. He'll try to pick it up himself. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a first down. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. To the air, May. He finds his man Johnson. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And, yep, indeed, the flag is out. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. Sanders' kick is good. And the Dolphins will add on to their lead. That was perfect. From distance, he steps up, knocks it right down Main Street.
Yeah, Main Street's celebrating right now with him, aren't they? I love the mechanics of the whole thing. Snap, hold, everything was right on target, and the blocking was perfect. And he executed so well.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Crazy. What's that? 5.
They'll throw now on the final play. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
Yes, sir.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Dude. He out of there. Trying to get that elite, you feel? That champion. I'm locked in and I learned a lot over the past couple of days. Damn, I still gotta get hero. Fuck.
This is the Madden Championship Series on EA Sports. As we join you from USAA Stadium. USAA, proud to serve the military community and their families. Welcome to the booth, everyone. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, all set for a good one here. Greg, this is one of those interesting things because you talk to both coaches. They've schemed, plotted all week, and the question becomes, who's got the plan that's going to fit against this other team?
Well, that's always the question, and I think if we really got honest responses from some of these play callers in pregame, I think they're not even quite sure. Everyone goes in feeling really good about the week work. They feel really good about where they are from a game plan perspective. But now, can you adjust? Can you find the elements of that game plan that are best suited for having success in this given game? That's the key.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
The veteran, Jason Sanders, ready to get us started. And off we go here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Davis going in motion. Stroud begins with a pass. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
Incomplete.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain there of 11. It's good for a Panther first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From just shy of midfield, here's second down.
Here we go. Hey, uno. Hey.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Will Spurs' big tight end, that's Dalton Schultz. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. 11 yards on the pass there. It's a Carolina first down.
All right.
A run up the middle with Barkley. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
On second down, Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. Good work. The defender bodied his man up, wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Hey, uno more. Look the hot.
From the gun, here's Stroud. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a first down.
Cheating me right there.
On the ground, this is Barkley. He'll be stopped after a short gain to about the 30. Cameron hits him. There to bring him down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the Dolphins' 30-yard line.
Second down and 8.
All right.
Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 6. And it's third down.
To throw is Stroud. Open man, right side. He's got it. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
Here we go. Swap. Another swap.
Here's Stroud. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good gain on first down. They pick up 7 yards.
At the 14-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Here we go. 18.
Schultz, the motion man. So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. 0-0 is the score. Back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this. Second down, they need 3.
Red. 18. That's it.
Schultz, the motion man.
Red.
They'll run the toss to Barkley. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Schultz, the motion man. They'll run it here with Saquon. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
All right. 18. That's it. Red.
Here's Stroud. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Steve Smith. Touchdown, Panthers. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go. And the defense knows it too. But it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you draw up on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
Dolphins, nothing. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken at the 5. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Crazy. Hey, what's up? Crazy.
Throwing right away, it's May. And that ball incomplete. He was trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
2nd and 10. Working out of the gun. It's May. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
On 3rd and a yard, here's May. He's got his man complete to Johnson. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Crazy. No, what's that? Crazy, crazy, crazy. Here we go, boys. Hey, let's punch it in here, man. Yep, 45. Here we go. You there, you there, you there.
Here's May again. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. Back-to-back targets, back-to-back completions. That one for 16 and the 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Hey, here we go, son. 5. Hey, what's that?
May to throw again. That's made there. That's Smith.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Hey, here we go, son. Crazy. Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy, crazy. 5.
To throw again is May. That is caught at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Miami.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Nike Texas. 18. What's that? Hey, uno.
Stroud to throw. He'll get that out to Barkley. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick 1st down.
18. What's up? Why, Tony. Tonight.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
South. All right. 18. What's up?
Now, Stroud. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. The Panthers will take their 1st timeout. The clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
11. Look the hot.
Back to throw. Stroud. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here at their own 33.
Give me that.
take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Crazy, crazy. Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy, crazy.
On 1st and 10, here's May. That'll be taken in by Barkley. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock.
10 at the 44-yard line.
What's that? Hey, what's that? Crazy, 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 crazy.
May now on 1st and 10. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Throwing on 2nd down, May. A pass caught by Saquon. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. His second catch of the drive, this one good for 15 and a first down.
Well, it's been pretty clear this offense has wanted to get this running back involved in the passing game here in the first half. And with the success they've found, I expect the rest of the game to go very similar.
Crazy, 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 crazy. Five.
May to the air once more. Open man downfield, it's Kincaid. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Dotting this nigga up, bro.
It's a huge play in a tight ball game. 31 yards.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Sanders' kick is good.
Beat couple
And
folk.
the Dolphins get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. This one taken at the 7. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy, crazy. Five.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
Here goes crazy, crazy.
From out of the gun, here's May. That one completes to Johnson. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2. On the handoff, this is Barkley. He gets free. And he will go all the way. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Dolphins. taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
Makes the score Dolphins 17, Panthers 7. Jason Sanders to kick off.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go.
Stroud to throw here on first and 10. And he let him a bit too much. That pass is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Oh, ready? Ready? South.
A second down throw for Stroud. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Push this one downfield, looking for Schultz.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
Schultz, the motion man. They'll go. It's Stroud. He's got his man. It's Smith. And he's going to have a Panthers first down as this defense too loose there. Gain of 19 on fourth down. From the gun, here's Stroud. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to get the football at their own 40.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
That's over the middle to his tight end, Kincaid. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
And they'll take this down in.
That's another. I'm trying to get Hero 3 today. That is a 4-game win streak, 3-game win streak.
base.
This is the Madden Championship Series on EA Sports as we join you from USAA Stadium. USAA, proud to serve the military community and their families. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Before kickoff, Charles, quickly, your keys to the game.
Well, partner, I could give you the standard ones, turnovers, special teams play. But here's one that doesn't get talked about much anymore, and that's time of possession. Whoever controls the football, gives their defense a break, and takes care of business, that's the team that's going to win this ball game.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. May going to throw right away. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
It's zone defense right away here defensively, and I know that these linebackers and DBs are going to be tested throughout. They passed the first test, though. This one falls incomplete.
2nd and 10. Looking to throw. May. Tries to force it in. It's intercepted. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
They'll throw with May. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And he's taken down inside the 30. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down.
Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Throwing here is May. It's Barkley once again bringing in the catch. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Saquon Barkley, 28 yards. And the Dolphins take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins.
Makes the score Dolphins 7, Patriots 0. Jason Sanders.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time lucky that the arm was going forward, incomplete pass. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's fourth down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. They'll try and throw for it with May. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. From the shotgun, it's May. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Saquon Barkley with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Another quick 4-0.
It's going to boost certain attributes, which none of them really felt like they were game-changing. You are going to get some ability discounts. None of them really felt like they were game-changing either. But, of course, every Monday, I'll be putting out a video on the best cards to use weekly spotlight tokens on. And we'll talk about flashbacks when we do that. We'll also talk about the best ability stacks to use on any of these cards. But for Hassan Reddick, when it comes to the theme teams, he's going to get all theme teams that he played for. So Panthers, Cardinals, Eagles, Bucks. I think I might be forgetting the Jets. I think he played for at one point. But he's also, if you upgrade him, going to get 49ers, Seahawks, and Rams chemistry because of the division of the team that this card is representing. Now, on the flip side, because he played for the Eagles.
From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Happy to be on hand. I'm Brandon Gunn with Charles Davis. And before we kick, partner, your keys to the game, please.
Well, my keys are on the defensive side of the ball for both teams. And the big one, making sure you avoid giving up the big play. These safeties are going to get tested all game long. Their job, Keep the ball in front of them, tackle people, make them run extra plays in order to try and score.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. As they'll be backed up to start this drive.
One guarantee I can absolutely make is that all week in preparation, the coach kept telling his team, we're on the road, don't do anything to bring the crowd into it. And that's exactly what they just did. A bad return, and now the home team crowd, they are fired up.
To the air right away is May. To Barkley on the check down. And he's out right at the 25. 19 yards right off the bat. And a quick first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. Nothing about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got a bike. Oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. To throw, it's May. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down.
I like it. I like it. I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game. And you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
He dumps it off to Barkley. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Second down and a little more than a yard here.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Here's May. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
First down. A gain of 19 yards. And the Dolphin first down.
To the air, May. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And he will take it in.
Stop playing with him.
Touchdown. Saquon Barkley, 26 yards. And the Dolphins will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone.
Jason Sanders.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Their own 35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10.
No gain on the play.
Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
A short throw to Ingram. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Dart going to look to throw here. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number one. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. And boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. They'll go. Here's Dart. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Incomplete. Turnover on downs.
Crazy.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up second down.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, it's made. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
7 yards to go.
Five. Crazy.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
15 yards.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll take this into the
Dottie
end zone
McHottie,
for a
bro.
Dolphins touchdown. Saquon Barkley with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Dolphins have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. So they've had 2 drives, and he's had the 2 receiving touchdowns.
And how about a game plan where you decide to force feed or feature someone, and it works? First 2 drives, as you noted, end up in touchdown passes. I think they're going to keep going to them until the defense makes any kind of an adjustment.
Now, with that, they could elect to take the ball at the 1 if they wanted.
Yeah, exactly right. They
Bruh,
have options here.
in,
They decide
bro.
now
Nigga
to
wanna
go
run the
for
same
2
shit, I'm gonna run the
after
same shit.
penalty. The ball doesn't go to the 2-yard line as normal. They get the penalty, so that's half the distance. You put it at the 1.
Oh, man, beat it
If
right
they
there.
decided they wanted to kick, they would just move the ball from the 15 to the 10, and they would kick it there.
Jason Sanders.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down.
Giants, first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Now Dart. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only first down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on 2nd down.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's
Frustrated
going
now.
to lead to 3rd down.
And 7.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now.
Frustrated now.
Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready, 18, tap, 79, track.
Here's Dart. He'll try to do it himself.
Frustrated now.
Incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And this one complete to Smith. And he's got this down to the 35.
To be out of that blitz, man. This should be for real.
And the Dolphins, first down. First down 10 at the 35-yard line.
From the shotgun, May with it. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
A gain of 12.
They'll drop to throw. Complete. Smith has it. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the 1st half. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted.
I did not see that play.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. So what a play there in the final minute of this 1st half. They get the interception. More importantly, their first points of the ball game.
Yeah, that one play certainly changes the outlook, doesn't it? I mean, they're looking at going into the locker room. No points on the board. Not playing well defensively. Deflated. And now, things may have changed for them.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you, as they'll be backed up to start this drive. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And this is potentially a nervy situation this close to their own goal line. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. And right around the 20, he'll head out of bounds. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
They'll throw with May. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Throwing here is May. To the sideline and incomplete.
And that's a lesson learned from the previous drive. Last time he forced one, and it turned into a pick 6. Here, he knows better, and he just throws that one away.
This time they stay on the ground. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That's it for the 1st half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Let's go now.
And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
To the air, Dart. A short throw to Ingram. And able to use his stiff arm for a little bit of leverage before he's taken down. A pretty good gain. Here's 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the gun, here's Dart. And that's going to be incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it, and that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
On 4th down, here's Dart. He'll try to do it himself. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
And the Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they've brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Looking to throw, Dart. Looking deep downfield. And this is inside the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's the kind of play this offense desperately needed. They've got to be saying, our defense has kept us in the ball game. We're down, but we're certainly not out. And maybe that was the spark that they've been searching for.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Barkley is into the end zone. Touchdown, Giants.
We're getting set up for what should be a great 4th quarter. This has been a hard-hitting game because both teams have punched and counter-punched equally well. And here's a good finish to this drive. A touchdown run here late in the 3rd quarter.
So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. And a pretty poor kick here. It doesn't make it to the landing zone. And that means they'll move the ball out to the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Running left, it's Barkley. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Looking to throw. May. That is caught. Kincaid with it. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a 1st?
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. A handoff, Barkley running left. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Saquon Barkley scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Dolphins answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is now 21-14.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Here's Dart. A short throw to Ingram. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 13 yards, good for a Giant 1st down.
And the Giants 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Saquon Barkley running right. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back.
He forces one
So
there.
sticky.
It's a potential dagger as it's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Well, let's face it, Brandon, they're down here in the 2nd half. Want to try and make something happen, and if you're the guy with the ball in your hands, you're going to try even harder. Because I think all he was trying to do was to get outside the pocket and see if he can find a big play downfield.
They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. To throw, it's May. And he fires one incomplete. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get 1st downs and eat away at the clock.
That is intercepted. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
A 1st down carry for Barkley.
Hey, it's not the most spectacular play, but I think most teams will take that every single time for the first play of the drive. Begin the series with positive yardage and set yourself up for a very manageable 2nd down.
At the 32-yard line.
18 Cardinals, 60 Mavericks, 60
Warriors 70. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 19 Pioneer.
Back to throw.
No.
He's got his tight end Ingram. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
Brandon, it's okay what they're doing right now. Still able to work the middle of the field, but you know sooner or later they're going to have to stop the clock.
He's back to throw. And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. Back to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. Oh, that held up there a long time, but it falls innocently and incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. He'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Partner, they've got 1 chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Dart to throw on 4th down. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well.
Get him out of here. Beating ass, man. The new D. What? That new D. Yes, sir. Nothing but W's.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to USAA Stadium, the home of the Madden Championship Series. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Now, Charles, you and I, we've done a lot of games together. Always seems like we're rehashing the same storylines. Turnovers, of course, always a big story. Quarterback play, running backs, yada, yada, yada. But getting ready for this one word kept coming to mind, and that's preparation.
Well, it's critical to be prepared. Physically, mentally. When you think about getting ready for an NFL game, you have to wonder, what will they throw at us that maybe we haven't seen before? 2-minute drill, maybe different things like that. Got to be prepared. You're exactly right.
Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
Here's May. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And that certainly could be a sign of things to come, because they're blitzing to start this ball game, and it works for them there as they force the incomplete pass.
Hey, come out with me. Crazy, crazy.
To the air, May. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
So 2 incompletions have led them to an early 3rd and 10.
Hey, here goes sir. Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy, crazy. Crazy, crazy.
They'll set up to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Crazy, crazy, crazy.
They'll try and throw for it with May. And he is caught. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 27.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Back to throw again. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
With how the coverage was positioned, up was about the only spot the quarterback had to try and deliver that pass. Just put a little too much height on it. Incomplete.
What they do? You can hear me?
From the gun, it's May. And that falls to the ground, incomplete.
So
A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Yeah, that's nice.
Hey, what's
They
that?
do that.
Crazy, crazy.
They want to do that. You know that already.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Jason Sanders on for the field goal. A
Where you
44-yard
going?
attempt.
The kick by Sanders is good. And the opening drive for the Dolphins yields 3. Well, they had the solid field position there to start the opening drive and didn't have to really move it too far to be in range and take the 3-0 lead.
And a lot of times I think that even I look at this a little bit negatively because of where they started with the field position. Hey, they still got 3 points out of this drive. Got a little momentum going. Got things set up for the rest of the ball game. Take the 3, be happy, and move on.
Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Now the first carry for Adrian Peterson. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. From the 39-yard line, here comes second down and 6.
I'm glad you back on.
They run again with Peterson. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
No gain on the play. And it's third down.
You did the right thing.
On third down, Vic out of the gun.
You did the right thing.
Game going to be intercepted. Picked by the safety, Taylor Mays. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Yeah.
Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he
I'm off
wishes he
tomorrow. I
had
got to go to
back.
court.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12.
At the 45-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. He finds his man Johnson. Room here to run. And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A big play there. 55 yards. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Jason Sanders now for the extra point.
He's got it,
He's got it, and now it's a 10-0 lead here in the opening quarter.
Dolphins 10, Seahawks nothing. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted at the 30-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Loose inside the 30, inside the 10, and he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Adrian Peterson. 63 yards. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
It's supposed to snow here Friday and Saturday.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. From the shotgun, it's May. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he's going to be out.
Gotta be on your P's and Q's.
He takes it inside the 40. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
And the Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
10-7 our score after one right here on EA Sports. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
So this the only the second trucking company you ever worked for. So this like the only the second trucking company you ever worked for.
He'll look to throw. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid.
Yeah,
and brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
12 more yards. That's another Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll throw with May. He dumps it off to Barkley. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Saquon Barkley, a 24-yard touchdown. As his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Seahawks 7.
I can see that.
You got time to spare, though, right?
To kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away.
I said you have to be there in an hour, or you got time to spare?
No, I can be there until I think I got until like 6 in the morning.
You were ready to go. I said you were ready to go.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo, and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
A give to Peterson out of the gun. And he's got room. Inside the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Adrian Peterson with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. And he'll get in for the 2 points, and in so doing, cut the deficit to 2 points.
17. Seahawks 15.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
Throwing here is May. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. Well, he's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
Muscles him off. 139 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. Second down, Peterson again. Heck of a broken tackle, but only able to work this down near the 23. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. And not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage. They'll run for it. Peterson. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Again, Peterson. A tough run gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. 2 yards left on 2nd down from the 9. Now Peterson running right. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. 1st and goal, Seattle.
They'll run with Peterson. He had to fight that time. Ran through 1 tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's a give to Peterson. A nifty move on the run, but ultimately stops short of the goal line down at the 2. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
2-yard line.
Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. Vic to throw it. He'll try to do it himself. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Mac Hollins from a yard out. And the Seahawks take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead is up to 5.
22. Dolphins 17. Jason Myers to kick off.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Jalen Hawkins on the coverage.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
From the shotgun, May with it. He's got his target. That's complete. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one will go down as 33 yards on the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. This is Smith with the ground. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Looking to throw. May. And that is incomplete.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Sanders' kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll run it. Here's Peterson. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 183 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. First down, here's a run with Peterson. He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
First down, Seattle on a pickup of 13.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
AP still got it. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. That good for 22 and a first down. They run with Peterson. He's been busy tonight. That's some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5.
That's good hard running right there on 1st and goal. That gets him down to the 2 and puts a lot more pressure on that defense.
Peterson is in. Touchdown, Seattle.
Well, he's been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes this a 9-point game.
Dolphins 20.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. It's caught. Smith. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To throw, it's May. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. Past the 20. And they move this all the way down to the 9. It's a gain of 35. That was excellent from start to finish, from the blocking to the running, just well executed.
And now let's look ahead, because after that, how about a little play action, maybe a little bootleg, and get the quarterback out on the corner and give him a little run-pass option.
And they're right down here looking for 6. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. Up the middle, it's Peterson. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Adrian Peterson taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Seahawks have extended their lead to 15 now here in the 4th. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Seahawks 35, Dolphins 20.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. Well, Charles, you remember their last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it, but you understand why they did in this close game late. Now, though, the road back is even tougher.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And it was fair to look back and say the 4th down was the moment where this one was decided. But as you mentioned, understandable about why they went for it. But, hey, a lot of credit to the guys on the defensive side of the ball. They knew they'd have to defend in that situation, and they got it done.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Smith. Here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. On the Seahawks 40-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Goes right back to Smith again. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Dalton Kincaid, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point up and good by Sanders, as this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that'll be a little too hot to handle, as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
And the Seahawks first down.
They run again on first down. Peterson. They'll take this to the 46. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on first down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on, because That's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Ready.
Now a give to Peterson running right. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Now a give to Peterson running left. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. Here's 3rd and 10. They'll try the middle with Peterson. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. Another one in